the weekend is here. This is a change the batteries in your remote weekend. That's what I would say, because
a lot going on.
Yes, there is. We've got the Olympics and we've got the Super Bowl, and it's all good. Pretty fun, pretty exciting. Hey, thank you so much for sharing a part of your day with us in the Start Your Day Positive podcast. Hey there, I am Len.
And I am Sarah. And hey, this weekend, don't look for a Chipotle Super Bowl ad this year, but we're going to tell you how you can be part of a Super Sunday $1 million food giveaway.
That sounds delicious. And a 13-year-old boy in Australia did something truly heroic, and it saved his family. I cannot wait to tell you this amazing story.
And you could win a $50 gift card to one of your favorite restaurants if you guess the song, the love song that Len is whistling.
All right. And of course, dun, 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 dun.
I know, the Olympics.
Dun, 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 dun. The Olympics.
I love watching the Olympics.
Yeah, well, they're underway. And of course, depending on when you're listening to our podcast, opening ceremonies start up about 2 in the afternoon. I'm with you. I enjoy both the summer and winter games. And I don't know, I guess I'm especially excited just to kind of veg out during these Olympics.
And I always get so inspired. I love watching the vignettes and the stories about the athletes before the big event. That's always cool. And I remember as a little girl watching the skaters and then, putting on some real slick socks and skating around the whole house thinking that I could do this too someday. There's just something about watching the Olympics.
Yes.
That
Everybody
is so inspiring.
Does that. Yeah, my wife Judy, she actually broke her arm because she was watching the Olympics and she thought she was a gymnast, and says she jumped off the picnic table when she was little.
That's hilarious. This is the thing. We all get this urge to do this.
We do, and you're right about the backstories. When they tell the backstories on the athletes, then you're rooting for them so hard because you know how hard they've worked and what it's worth to them. So it's very, very good. Hey, I thought I would help you out. I think you'll enjoy this. I know you and Russ will be watching the Olympics together. And there's some unique terms that are used during the Winter Olympics for the different sports because they're unique. We don't play these sports all the time. And so with that in mind, I thought I would give you some words that might be used by the commentators during the Olympics. See if you can guess what they are, but then you'll have them to pull out when you're watching the game with Russ.
Okay. He probably would know these.
Maybe.
Okay.
All right, let's go to snowboarding, okay, because that's a sport now.
Actually, there's a guy from Cleveland. He's a gold medalist in snowboarding. Red. I've met him before. I can't remember his last name, but he's there again.
Well, if he does a goofy stance, what is that? What's a goofy stance in snowboarding? This is a true term.
I would never know this.
All right, just so you know, goofy stance is right foot forward, left foot on the back of the board. Right forward, left on the back. So you could be watching and you would say, Russ, that's a goofy stance. And he would say, why do you say that? And you say, well, that's it. That's what it's called.
How would I know that?
You wouldn't, but now you do. Hockey term that may be used. What is the 5-hole? Do you know what the 5-hole is?
No idea.
Okay, so you know, it could come into play. 5-hole is when a player scores right between the goalie's legs, right through the wickets.
I didn't even know what a wicket was.
Yeah, it's called a 5-hole.
Your legs are wickets?
Well, no, but that's a term used when you score, like if a ball goes under someone's legs in baseball or in hockey. So right between the wickets, but it's a 5-hole.
Okay.
Let's talk about the sledding events, individual sledding events. You've got the skeleton and the luge. What's the difference between the two? This will be good to know.
I have no idea.
Skeleton, head first.
Oh.
The sledders go head first. The luge, they go feet first.
Cool Runnings was the luge, right? The movie Cool Runnings?
4-man bobsled, that was, right?
That was bobsled.
Right, that was the bobsled. Okay, figure skating. I know you love the figure skating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's a scratch spin? Any idea?
When they mess up? When they're scratching that?
Sounds like it would be. But this is going to come up a lot, and you can throw this term out to Russ. It's, there she goes into a scratch spin. Scratch spin, that's that really fast spin when the skater pulls their arms in and they just start spinning around like crazy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that one always blows me away how they do that.
Hey, that's called a scratch spin. Little trivia about that. Guinness Book of World Record for the fastest spin on skates is held by Canadian figure skater Olivia Oliver. Listen to this, Sarah. Her scratch spin, she went 342 revolutions in a minute.
Wow. That is crazy. But I'm never going to remember any of this. Just so
you never know. You never know. Just one more in curling. If you say, whoa, close to the button is the center of the target. The circle in the middle. So if you say close to the button, that's what that is. There you go. Right. Those are some terms to look for. If you remember any of them, just remember scratch spin.
I already forget.
No. So that's a really fast spin. It's the really fast spin.
That's just like way too many. You needed to tell me like 2 things and I could have retained it. You told me like 12.
Well, that was not only for your benefit, but everybody else's too. Now scratch your left arm with your right hand.
I have like a squirrel brain, I think.
Scratch your left arm with your right hand.
Scratch my left arm with my right hand.
Okay. All right, now you will remember forever scratch spin. It's the fast spin. Got it?
That will be the only one I remember out of all of those.
Yeah, that's the one that you'll see the most. And you'll remember goofy stance. Right foot forward, left foot back. Goofy stance.
My brain can only hold so much, Len. Okay. I don't think it's going to be that.
All right. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. That's for sure.
I am excited to watch. Well, I'm excited to get this episode going. And this one, I found a quote from Anne Frank. That is, everyone has inside of them a piece of good news. The good news is you don't know how great you can be, how much you can love, what you can accomplish, and what your potential is.
Boy, that's someone that walks the talk. Anne Frank. What a beautiful quote to start your weekend. Well, let's go with 3 things your friends and family might be talking about today.
Well, the 2026 Winter Olympics officially kick off today with the opening ceremony airing around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard on NBC with a primetime replay at 8 p.m. This year's theme is Harmony, celebrating communities coming together and rising above boundaries. Performances will include Mariah Carey along with Italy's own Andrea Bocelli representing the host nation. You can catch the games through February 22nd across NBC, Peacock, and other NBC Olympic platforms.
You know, I really like that about the Olympics now. They're on like 10 different channels, it seems like. So if you're not interested in curling, you can watch skiing, you can watch whatever. You know.
Right.
Hey, this is amazing. A 13-year-old Australian boy is being praised as a real-life hero after swimming for 4 hours to get help when his family was swept out to sea in an inflatable kayak. Austin Appleby's mom, Joanne, said it was a tough decision, but she knew he was strong enough to make it. She asked him to swim for help, and he did. Rescuers were able to reach his mom and 2 younger siblings, and everyone is safe. It's an incredible story of courage and quick thinking, and of course, a very happy ending.
That's incredible. What an amazing boy. Wow. And Chipotle this year is skipping a Super Bowl commercial and instead giving away up to $1 million in free food. That got my attention. During the game, they'll post a quick Instagram video with a text code, and the first 100,000 people to send it get a free entree. It's their way of highlighting real ingredients while many ads focus on AI. It will happen sometime after halftime, but before the start of the third quarter. They'll also be offering special game day nacho options on their app through Super Bowl weekend.
Clever. It's a clever, fun promotion.
I've been wanting them to do nachos for how long? Remember I talked about this?
Yeah.
I feel like a year ago.
Yeah.
I have never understood why Chipotle has never offered a nacho dish.
No.
They have the amazing chips. They have everything else. Just offer a nacho option.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like their emphasis on protein right now. And this is fun, too. Their commercial might get lost in the other commercials. So by telling everyone ahead of time, we're not running a commercial, we're going to be sending a reel instead, I think that gets a lot of attention. Let's see if we both can get it. Remember, it's after the halftime show, but before the start of the third quarter.
I'm going to try to get it.
Let's see if we can.
It seems like that'll be like one of those things that goes real quick.
Yeah.
But 100,000 people,
that's
I guess
a lot.
That's a lot of people.
So there's only, 128 million people watching, but still.
That's true. But you got to go to Instagram, and you got to text a code.
Got to be tech savvy. Tech savvy.
hoops to jump, I guess.
We've been telling you about a brand new partner on our Start Your Day Positive podcast, Liberty Health Share, doing an amazing job when it helps people deal with the issue of their health care. If you're in that situation where you need coverage and it's not provided through your work or the cost makes it almost impossible for you, a great choice is sharing your health care needs with other people of faith, like-minded people just like you, and it's working for so many people. If you're curious how it works, let me take you behind the scenes. Tracy works in the call center at Liberty Health Share. Here's what she does.
So if they're already a member with us, they call in and they let us know the reason for their call, if it's about a medical bill that they need submitted, or if they need us to help call the doctor with them, we can call the providers, and we help with pretty much anything that they have.
So in a sense, Liberty really serves as your advocate. Your medical provider sends the bills directly to Liberty. They look them over, get the best possible rate, and then they take care of those bills. Or if you pay at the time the services are rendered, then you send the bill to Liberty. And you receive reimbursement according to the Liberty program you're enrolled in. Oh, and there's something else. Because it's a faith-based health-sharing community, you can receive the support of prayer.
That actually is like a special thing to me, just to be able to say, do you mind if I pray with you? That means a lot to them.
Hey, you can find out more at their website. It's libertyhealthshare.org. Well, I'm in the mood to do some whistling. It's a good thing. It's Friday, and we play the game Whistle While You Win, brought to you by our great podcast partner, Why It Works. You're looking for plumbing, you're looking for heating and cooling, or electrical. There is a local company, second-generation plumbers, that take pride in making sure that you are satisfied with the work. They'll talk you through. They will make sure that the job is done right. Just remember the name, Why It Works. We call him the Whistling Plumber. That's why I'm getting ready to whistle, Sarah.
And last month we did one-hit wonders. Mm-hmm. So this month, I'm telling you, there's no way we cannot do love songs for February.
Exactly.
Iconic love songs. Like ones that when you whistle it, I think most of us are going to know. There's so many.
Yeah, I will whistle these songs with the greatest passion that I can pucker. But why don't you pick the songs, though, okay? Scribble it down.
I was going to ask, can I pick the songs and you pick the songs. Have to whistle?
We can't
I already know what I want the first one to be.
You already know. Scribble it down so I can see it here.
One of my favorite ones.
Okay,
one of my favorite love songs of all time.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. I think I can pull that one off. So let me think for a second here. Okay. See if you can identify this love song.
Okay, that was so good. I love it. Okay, do you know what that song is? Just go to startyourdaypositive.com, put your guess in. $50 gift card to the restaurant of your choice. There's Starbucks, there's Dunkin', there's Bob Evans, there's, what is the one? Texas Roadhouse. There's so many, I can't remember them all, but there's lots of options for you. We give away $50 every Friday if you can guess what tune Len is whistling.
I live in a house that is almost 100 years old. They're great houses, but we were dealing with a backup of the sewer drain, and it turned out to be a much bigger problem.
That's Scott, a happy Why It Works customer.
My wife said, I just had a feeling when I heard the radio ad that these were some folks we needed to call.
So they called us, son of a plumber.
When Brian came back to me, he showed me the options and said, we'd be honored to do this work. And that really struck a chord with me and told me, these are the people we need to work with.
We are the old home specialist.
You cleaned out that cast iron line and lined it and essentially create a new pipe. The solution was really fantastic because it avoided having to take a backhoe and dig out the entire front of my yard, which would include tearing out a front porch.
Wallacadoodle.
You did wallacadoodle it. You fixed my issue, and we couldn't thank you more for the work that you and your team did.
Whoa, tick-tock, woo, time goes so fast. It happened today, let's remember. Hey.
Well, today, this Friday, is the 6th day of February. Let's go back in time and look at this date in history.
Well, the U.S. passed the 20th Amendment to the Constitution, changing Inauguration Day from March to January. It was called the Lame Duck Amendment, meaning they did not want to go 3 months into the year with a president that was leaving office and could accomplish very little. Where does that expression come from?
Well, I know.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, so that sounds a little bit weird, a lame duck session. It actually goes back to, it was a term that was used in Britain in the finance industry, but what it's based on is basically a duck. If a duck has a wing that's a little damaged or something like that, it can't keep up with the rest of them, and so it falls behind. And so it's kind of a sad picture, but that's what a lame duck is.
I don't like that phrasing.
You know what? A lot of those sayings. Another one I looked up the other day. Have you ever heard the expression bite the bullet?
Yeah.
Like we have to bite. Well, this one's not too bad. This one was for soldiers, but back in the day when they didn't have some of the anesthesia and things they have now, when something had to be done and a guy was in pain on the battlefront, they said best thing to do is just bite on a bullet.
Wow.
It's just what I know.
Oh.
Don't even get me started on It's Raining Cats and Dogs.
No.
Hey, if you were born today, you share a birthday with President Ronald Reagan, who was born on this day in 1911. Babe Ruth was born on this date in history. And also Aaron Burr, who served as vice president, and you know about the famous Burr and Hamilton duel. So some pretty famous people born on this day.
And National Chopsticks Day. So random. A fun nod to the world's most widely used utensils.
You know, that would shock a lot of people, but chopsticks would be, of course, it would be. Chopsticks, do you? Can you?
Yeah, we always use chopsticks when we go to hibachi or sushi. Reagan and I just got sushi the other day and used chopsticks. We are a sushi-loving family.
I've never tried chopsticks. I've held them in my hand and just didn't try to learn to use them. They can't be that hard to use if they're the world's most widely used utensil.
And it must be that because there's so many more people in China.
People in China, of course. So yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you would you say though, in other words, should a person who uses chopsticks try to convince most people to use regular, a knife, spoon, and fork? Because that's easier.
I don't really know what the benefit is.
Do you think it's easier? It would be for that food, right? Maybe.
I mean, you can eat it with a fork, too. I don't know. I kind of enjoy it. It feels like more authentic when I'm eating it because it's part of like the culture that I'm eating and they give them to you. Yeah. That's why I do it. But I don't know that it's like easier or anything. But I don't think it's harder either.
This conversation, as I don't know what we're having for dinner, is telling me to go to my favorite Chinese restaurant.
Well, it's telling me I need sushi.
Okay, fair enough.
I see the best in you. We see a glass half full. I see the brightest side. It's amazing what can happen when we choose our better self and let the Lord lead the way. Positive with Len and Sarah.
So I love games. I love having fun. And of course, with the big game this weekend, if you're having a party or if you're just hanging out with your family and you want to jazz it up a little bit with a game to go along with the game, I've got you.
Okay.
So I found this site. It's playpartyplan.com. And there's all of these games. It's this woman who has this blog and she has all these different games on it. But I was looking at one where she gives the questions and answers. And it's for New England versus Seattle. So I like these games because you don't have to know the X's and O's of football and who's on each team. Because after the Browns, I don't know anything about these two teams.
Right. A lot of people love watching the Super Bowl, but they have no idea whatsoever. Right.
So I thought it would be play. I'm going to give you some of the questions on this little cheat sheet. Or this little game I found on Pinterest. It's New England versus Seattle. And if you want it, it's playpartyplan.com. There's a bunch of games on there. Okay.
Sounds good. Wait, don't start yet. Let me start some appropriate game music, okay? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm ready.
So the goal is pick the region that is most associated with each item, okay? And you get 1 point per answer. So we'll just go with the first one here. Pike Place Market, most associated with New England or Seattle?
Yeah, I was able to take a team out to the Little League World Series a number of years ago. And on one of our off days, we spent the day at Pike's Market, so it's Seattle.
That's definitely Seattle. Okay, started you off with an easy one.
Okay.
How about this one? Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts, I feel like it was a East Coast competitor and was a donut shop of Starbucks. Now they're just known as Dunkin'. I'm going to say New England.
Very good.
Okay.
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon, that's interesting. A little more contemporary. A lot going on in Seattle when Cinnabon broke out. I would say they needed something, but I'm thinking of the dough and the bread common to the East Coast. But nevertheless, I'm going to say they came up with Cinnabon. It was a companion to Starbucks coffee, and I'm going to say Seattle.
No, New England. You
Okay.
really think this out. It's hilarious. I would just guess. Chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies, New England.
Very good.
Yeah.
Pickleball.
Pickleball. People are slow to adapt along the East Coast, although there's more senior citizens, for sure, in New England, and that's where the game really caught fire, was in senior homes. I'm just going with the odds. We did a couple of New Englands in a row. I'm going Seattle.
Seattle, it is.
Okay.
I watched a story on it once. It was really cool. Okay, how about... Ooh, I'm trying to get you a hard one here.
Well, that's okay. You could give me an easy one.
Oh, Fig Newtons.
Fig Newtons. I don't think the fig tree is that common in the Northwest, so I'm saying New England.
No, Seattle.
I don't believe it. Okay.
How about this one? Tupperware.
Tupperware. Oh, boy. Have no reason to associate that with anything, but it's been around forever. I don't think there was a lot of moms that were sealing things up in Seattle back in the day. It's been around since at least the 1930s. It's New England.
Very good. New England. No, Seattle.
Oh.
I just looked at it wrong. That is Seattle.
Oh, man. Why?
If you had to answer quickly, could you do it?
It's not as interesting to me.
I don't know if you could. The Green Monster.
Green Monster, Fenway Park, obviously Boston.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do one more.
Okay, let's make this. Wait, this is for the championship. Like, I'm representing a team. If I get it right, we win the championship. If not, we go home losers.
Okay, I'm going to go with this one. Baked beans.
Baked beans. Well, I've never heard of Seattle baked beans, but I have heard of Boston baked beans. It certainly is New England.
It says Seattle.
Come on, have you ever heard of Seattle baked beans?
No, but you're right. I feel like she's wrong on her answer key.
You know what? That's all right.
You could have
I'll
an
take
argument for your answer. I don't know. But she says I'd have to do the little background check on it. But it's fun. I thought it was a fun little game.
It's a great game. I'm glad I missed that one because I think she's wrong. I take the L, but I think everyone listening feels bad for me.
So do you have a prediction for the big game? Who's winning?
You know what? Just from my 30,000-foot view, I haven't followed this carefully. New England had an incredibly difficult time scoring last week. It was really rough, or the week of the championship, the AFC championship. Seattle has been crushing, and they played a great game against the Rams. I think Seattle is going to win this game. New England will come in with a good game plan. They'll keep it close for a little while, but eventually their quarterback will make some mistakes, and you'll watch Seattle push ahead by, I'm going to say, as much as 2 touchdowns.
Wow, yeah, you've thought about this.
Just right there.
I'll go Seattle.
What about you? How are you breaking down the game?
Seattle. There you go. Easy. Back to you. No.
feeling happy when the positive feedback comes back from people who have experienced the sponsors, the partners that we have on our Start Your Day Positive podcast. So we've got a good one, and we hear good things from our listeners. It is Universal Windows Direct.
Yes, so Universal Windows Direct has been awesome. I had to replace some windows in my house years ago. It's who I used, and they were great. Right now, buy 4 windows, get 4 free. I'm always about the deals, and they have a great one going on with 0% interest also right now for 60 months, and then $1,000 off your entire project. And those bonus perks are great, but of course the real benefit is making your home more comfortable, energy efficient for the long haul, and UWD's windows are built to last. I mean, this cold weather here on the East Coast, woo! You need new windows if you've been suffering.
Yeah, the deal is right. The quality of the windows is great. There's a true lifetime warranty and 21 years of experience in the business, and just lots of satisfied customers. Many who listen to our Start Your Day Positive podcast hit their website, schedule an appointment, get the ball rolling. It's going to be spring before you know it. UniversalWindowsDirect.com, and you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Well, thanks so much for listening today. Don't forget, you could win a $50 gift card to your favorite restaurant. Just go to startyourdaypositive.com and guess the love tune that Len was whistling today.
Let's wrap up this episode of the podcast with a prayer. And we just say, Dear Heavenly Father, first of all, thank you for allowing us to host the Start Your Day Positive podcast. And for our listening family, it's wonderful. And just as the Olympics is celebrating the harmony of the nations, communities, and hearts coming together, that's the theme, may we carry that spirit into our weekend, showing kindness and encouragement and understanding in our interactions. Help us to find a balance in our lives over the weekend, strength for the challenges, joy in those small victories, and of course, rest and joy with friends and family. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.